Hey everybody, I am just starting our chat group and I'm going to just be off video for a minute just to see if people join. And if people don't, I have a few questions that have been asked of me, so I will review those with the group in about 5 minutes. So it's right now. It is our time to meet, and it is now 11 o'clock. So 11, is that right? No, it's 10 o'clock. And I hope that we can have a good conversation, a good chat today. So let's see who shows up. I'll be back and aware of who's joining. Hey everyone. So I just wanted to let you know in these chats, these coffee talks, these times that you can come in and check in with me, I just wanted to let you know that you are welcome to come in and just talk with me one-on-one if nobody's here, and I will not record them, the talks, and they won't be recorded in the future. They're recorded right now so that people know that I was here and how I'm trying to work these out. You can also send me a private message if you just want to know what I think about something or how I'm handling something or what kind of services I do that might support your situation, and I'll send you a voice memo back. But mostly, people will be not on virtual. They won't be shown on video, but you can chat with me and just let me know what you're wanting to know about. So I have been thinking a lot about what I wanted to present today in the very first coffee talk that I'm offering. And the things that I thought about was, you know, usually when we're in relationships, sometimes we get into different parts of the relationship where we know, hey, things aren't going that well. I'm not that happy, or I'm noticing that my person isn't that happy. And not that I'm taking that personally necessarily, but I know that whatever stressor they have or the way that they're living their life is really affecting me. And so it's starting not to feel like it's working so well. Sometimes people don't notice this marker in a relationship. And so maybe you can think back for a minute about what were some of the chronic themes in your relationship that gave you pause, that felt like a red flag, that felt like something very difficult to deal with. And it could have been something in you that you're like, I have a really hard time with the way that I work or the way that I live my life or the way that I want private time to be with somebody 24/7, and I'm not quite sure of how to deal with that. A lot of times when we're in long-term relationships or intimate relationships, our childhood memories come up. And so sometimes there's an important marker that we miss, that we might have to do some of our own personal work, or that our partner's personal work or lack of knowing, acknowledging their own work gets projected onto us, and we just feel like it's something that we really can't handle, but it makes us feel bad about ourselves and distant from that person. So whatever you might be noticing um, in your past, in your relationship, whether it's current or just things that you just never really settled with you well in the past, maybe we could talk about that and how to deal with that and ways that you might be able to get support around that. But this is a part of the journey of relationship work, whether you're going to work on it and resolve that and be able to continue on with the relationship, or whether it's going to be one of those interrupters of the relationship. So we have lots of relationships all around us. We can only look at this concept of transference, which I work with a lot doing therapy with people, how people and what they talk about make us feel, and what kind of positions those feelings put us in. So there's a lot to explore together, a lot to explore in yourself, a lot to just acknowledge in your relationships going forward. And so this is a really good forum for you to figure out what kinds of things do you want to do with the information you're getting in your relationships. What do you want to do with it? How do you want to grow with it? How do you want to explore it? How do you want to talk about it? How do you want to just reflect on it? So that's some of my thoughts for you today. And I hope that I get to meet you very, very soon. And I'm looking forward to that. Don't hesitate to reach out in any of the ways that I mentioned. So right now I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to still stay on video for about another 5 minutes and see if somebody shows up. And if not, I'm sure that they will eventually because they'll get used to that I'm here. And sometimes consistency is one of the ways to connect.